You might be thinking to yourself, maybe you're not motivated. Maybe you are feeling like, can I really become a CRNA? Maybe you may think to yourself, maybe I'm too old to become a CRNA, maybe I'm too young to become a CRNA. Maybe I don't know if my grades are enough to become a CRNA. Maybe you are a person internationally, you're saying to yourself, I want to become a CRNA, but I have to come to America, and will this really happen? A lot of it is mindset, and in this video I took all about that, and I'm here to inspire you and keep you motivated, so definitely keep watching. My name is Christine, and welcome to a new video. If it's your first time here and you want to become a CRNA or grow your CRNA career, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. I definitely know how it is when you feel like, am I good enough? You know, rejection is definitely difficult. I mean, I've been rejected in certain avenues in my life. I may have feared certain things because I was scared. I may have felt like people are saying things to me and they're putting me down. Well, I'm here to say to you that you can do anything you put your mind to. I feel like, yes, we always have like this ego. We have the good, we have the bad, and we have the in-between, as well as our environment. You know, especially maybe you're living in a specific area and it's very difficult for you to achieve certain things in life. Maybe you're in school and you feel you're not motivated. You don't feel like you want to do this anymore. Maybe you're in CRNA school, maybe you're in nursing school, maybe you're in high school, maybe you're internationally, and you're saying, how do I make these steps to get to where I want to be? I'm here to say you cannot give up. I am pure example of not giving up. Don't get me wrong, I've had situations where I felt like I just wanted to can I really do this? But I'm here to say to you that you can do it. You just gotta be mentally positive. But let me tell you, mentally positive is difficult, you know, depending on if you've been rejected or maybe people around you are saying negative things to you. Maybe you're in school and you're really stressed and you feel like, can I really do this? I'm here to say to you that you can do it, and I'm here to have this video because I feel like everyone needs some type of motivation. You may be saying, am I smart enough to become a CRNA? You know, are my grades enough to be a CRNA? Maybe I'm, older and I don't even know if I can even go to school to be a CRNA. You know, I'm saying here you can. You can do anything you put your mind to, and you got to stay positive and try to stay focused. It's so important to say to yourself, like, I need to have a plan, and how am I going to reach those plans? Have a vision board. You know, write down all the things you want in life. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to, learn how to cook. Maybe you want to become a CRNA. Maybe you want to become a nurse. Maybe you want to become a nurse practitioner. Maybe you want to become a doctor. Whatever it is that you want, write on a vision board. What does that mean, vision board? Get a blank piece of paper and write down the things you want. And actually put it in when you do write those things down, you say to yourself, I am a CRNA. I am a registered nurse. I'm making this specific salary. I am smart. I am powerful. I am accepted. You know, those are some things that I believe that you should do. I have a vision board and I write things down that I want. I remember when before I became a CRNA, when I was a registered nurse, I had a sheet of paper and I wrote down the things that I wanted. Now, another thing I did was I actually had a picture of a CRNA that looked similar to me, and I had it on my phone, and I kept looking at her picture and looking at the setting she's in, and I said to myself, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this will make me happy. And everyone has happiness or sees happiness differently. But for me, I said to myself, I want to be a CRNA, and I'm not there yet, but I'm going to work step by step and remind myself and mentally put that energy out there to the universe that I want to become a CRNA. We think about it too. We're always on our phones. Maybe you're not, but you have your phone. You're always looking at your phone. You may be going on the internet. You might be sending messages. You might be calling. But usually nowadays, especially it's 2020, a lot of people have a phone, and they're usually looking at their phone. Maybe right now you're on your phone and you're watching a YouTube video, for example, Thrive CRNA, because you're a part of this family. And so you might be saying to yourself, man, I want to be a CRNA. Put a picture on your phone and look at it every day. Also, try to keep yourself in a positive mindset. How do you do that? I mean, it's difficult, right? Of course. But what I recommend, what I do, I'm just giving you what I do. I look at motivational videos, as well as I love motivational quotes and motivation, acceptance, positive affirmations. I try to look at that all the time because sometimes I'm not in a happy place. But to kind of reset myself, I would look at those specific videos or quotes. There are actually apps nowadays that you can actually download on your phone, and it'll actually on your screen like constantly put off different quotes, because sometimes we need that. Also, you gotta remind yourself to stay healthy, make sure you're eating right, making sure you're taking care of your body. I mean, it's so difficult for me to say that now, but you gotta try to take care of yourself, because remember, you are you, and you are powerful, and you are beautiful, and you are amazing, and you have to take care of yourself. And yes, I know you're stressed right now. You're stressed if you could become a CRNA. Are you going to be accepted? Maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're even in school and you're stressed and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how hard becoming a CRNA would be. But you know what? You can do it. And you got to take the mindset to that level and say to yourself, I'm going to keep pushing through it. Even though it's stressful, maybe you may think, oh my God, this program's it's like, feel like it's going to take forever. But you just got to stay motivated and stay positive. So that's what I do. And give you an example. I remember when I came to America, I was about 7 years old. I'm actually from the Caribbean. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. And so, of course, you think of being from the Caribbean. For me, it's like, wow, America is a land of opportunity. And when I grew up, when I was in elementary school, I'll give you a personal example. I have a stepfather, and he was amazing, and he really raised me and helped me become who I am today. He's not here anymore. It's very sad that he wasn't able to see me become a CRNA, but he definitely was a stepping stone for me to be where I'm at today, with all the knowledge and support that he was there for me, emotionally and mentally. And I remember when I was in, I think, 4th grade, and it was my first or second year being in America, and I was young, and I was being teased, I was being bullied, and people weren't nice to me. I did terrible in school. I got I don't know what it's like, a ton of U's, it was called, unsatisfactory. There was a point where they wanted to put me back a grade or even go into special ed because my grades weren't where it needed to be at, especially for my age and also coming to America. So my stepfather, he never gave up on me. He got me a puppy, got me roses, and he said, you know what, you can do this. I know you're not excelling well in school, you're not doing well in school, but I love you, I care about you. And he never gave up on me. He told the school, he's like, no, my daughter is staying where she's at, and she's transitioning. And he pushed through with me when I was young. Even when I was in high school, I didn't have the best grades. I mean, I feel like I wasn't as motivated. I didn't know what I wanted to do. But as soon as I got into college and I realized that I wanted to become a registered nurse, and I realized that I wanted to be an advanced practice nurse in the future, a lot of things changed. I think my mindset just changed. I just reset myself. And I knew what I wanted. I felt focused, and I felt like this is the goal that I want to achieve, and how am I going to do that? And I did it. And it wasn't easy. I mean, I remember when I was in my first year of undergrad, and I was a part of a team, and I didn't do the best. But then I realized there was a change, because I realized I want to become a registered nurse. I realized I want to be in the healthcare field. And of course, there's a lot of changes that happened that first year. Of course, like any average, college student, your first year is usually that undecided type of year. And it's totally normal to decide you want to be something, but then you decide you want to be something else. And I still remember not doing the best, of course, and I changed everything, and I changed my perspective. I changed my whole mindset. I made plans in place, and I said to myself, I'm not going to give up. Yes, I may not do the best right now, but I'm going to retake classes that I need to retake, and I'm going to fight for what I want, and I want to be a nurse. So I did that, and even when I graduated with great grades, and I was so excited, I retook some classes, and I did what I had to do to get my grades right where it needs to be at. I went into the ICU. Of course, we all have our sacrificing and not having the best experience in the beginning, transitioning to a better experience, because ICU nursing is definitely a foundation that you need and you cannot give up on. I mean, it is a great area in general, even if you don't want to become an advanced practice nurse. Maybe you don't want to do it, you want to stay in being a registered nurse. ICU nurse will give you a great skill set to go anywhere you may decide to do in the future. You get a really good knowledge base, And I feel like it can allow you to be such a great nurse in the future. Don't get me wrong, there's so many different areas of nursing that you'll be happy with. But for me, I loved ICU nursing. It really gave me a great knowledge base. Now, even when I decided that I wanted to be a CRNA, it didn't happen right away. You know, I had to basically, fight for what I wanted, and especially going through the interview process, it was very rigorous. I mean, it is on another level. It's not just an interview. It is a lot more that goes into an interview. They're gonna test you on your knowledge base, personal and social and all different types of questions. It's not just schoolwork, it's also your personality. It's also, how are you going to be successful in this program? They're trying to engage that. Because yes, grades are important, but grades are not everything. Honestly, if you may not have the best grades, you can make your grades better. Retake the classes that you need to retake. You can do it. And yes, they recommend you having a 3.0 GPA, but you're going to have to take your GRE. But there are some schools that if you have a 3.5 or higher, you may not have to take the GRE. So those are some things you got to think about, And also you got to remind yourself, you are a unique person, and you have things to provide and give to your community. And you have this personality. You can do anything. And yes, you may not feel motivated right now, but I'm going to get you motivated, okay? You can do it. Because I remember even when I started CRNA school, I had a newborn baby. 6 days after I had my delivery, I was in school, CRNA school. I still remember sitting on a donut when I was in school. A little bit too much information, and even wagging around a suitcase. I mean, it was like rough. I mean, I remember the first week I was just like, oh my gosh. I talked to my husband. My husband was like, I don't even know if I can do this. Like, it was so hard. It was so difficult the first week. And I was like, I don't even know if I can do this. But my director, my classmates, my family, they supported me mentally. They were like, no, you can do this. We're here for you. And we all helped each other. Especially in my school, my specific program, when I went to CRNA school, it was a small knit-grit group, maybe about 11 students, but we were a team. We were like family. We were like brothers and sisters. Like, it wasn't like you were left behind. We all were together. And you need that when you think about a CRNA program. You want to make sure it's a very family-focused type of area. I mean, I had a family. Some other students were older, as well as some other students were younger. I mean, it was a big variety. Of course, a melting pot of diversity. So it was a really nice experience I had. I felt like my program was amazing. I would have never want to replace that experience I had. My director was really amazing, and he really focused on making sure that we were professional and we were strong clinically, as well as our knowledge base was strong. So remind yourself that you need to surround yourself around that type of energy. I mean, if there's people around you that are negative, honestly, you gotta stay a little bit away from them. Of course, maybe your family, and you can't really do that, but sometimes you just gotta take a break and maybe take a walk, go to the beach, maybe cook a nice meal, maybe watch a really funny movie, and just take care of you, take care of yourself. Because you gotta focus on you and how you're gonna get to where you need to be at. Maybe you're in high school and you're like, I want to become a CRNA. You can do it. You can do it. It's a perfect age now when you're like in your high school. You can get started on your whole career and become a CRNA really fast. And definitely have videos on that, how to become a CRNA easy and fast. So definitely check those videos out in the description below. So yes, I've been through a lot. It wasn't easy for me, when I was going into school. It wasn't like a walk in the park. From the time I came to America, it was definitely a difficult point for me, trying to push through it and fight for what I want. And sometimes things don't happen easy, but you know what it is? When things you have to fight for what you want, it makes you really appreciate and be humble for when you get what you want and where you're at in your life. You can always say to yourself, wow, I pushed through it. I did this, I did that to be where I'm at today. It didn't happen easy, but I feel it's gonna humble you and make you appreciate what you have. And yes, you may not be in the right mindset, before this video, but definitely keep watching my videos and because I believe that knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have, the more powerful you can be. And my videos focus just mainly on knowledge, and I try to give you that information and allow you to make that right decision. But at the end of the day, You gotta remind yourself that you gotta do your own research, and definitely shadow a CRNA, shadow a doctor, shadow a nurse practitioner, shadow an educator, shadow a wide variety of areas that you're interested in. Don't just stay tunnel vision. Keep your options open. And another way to keep yourself motivated and positive, help your community in any way you can. You know, maybe volunteer at a soup kitchen. Maybe help out with children at need. Maybe go to a fair and just volunteer your time. Those are the type of things, helping others, make you feel so good inside. So that's why I'm here on YouTube, because I love sharing my experiences, as well as sharing my knowledge, as well as just helping anyone I can. Because I know how it was when I became a CRNA and how the road it was. And I'm here to give you as much knowledge so you can be a powerful, positive person and definitely get where you need to be at. So I hope this video motivated you, and definitely if you need that motivation, watch the video over and over. Get a picture of a CRNA that looks similar to you and look at that picture and remind yourself. Get those positive quotes and try to change, saying maybe right now you're maybe not at the right place in life. But you can always change. Today is a day you can become something else. You can do anything you want. You can't look, the past is there to give you reference, but your future is endless. And you can change and be what you need to be at, or do what you need to do from this moment on and on in the future. So if you want to learn more about CRNAs and how to grow your CRNA career, definitely click one of the videos over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.